With a peaceful heart, I embrace you in this nightly prayer to the Lord. Under the loving protection of Saint Joseph, let us give thanks for the day's blessings, surrender our weariness, and ask for serene rest. May this prayer fill your heart with peace and profound comfort before you find refuge. Lord, in the quiet of this moment, I turn to you through the silent presence of Saint Joseph. He who listened without words, who guarded in stillness. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, I place before you the simple rhythm of my days, the work of hands, the waiting, the hidden care. Like him, I seek to walk in obedience without noise. Matthew 1:19, he was a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to shame, so he resolved to divorce her quietly. In that quiet resolve, Saint Joseph teaches me trust beyond understanding. Lord, grant me the grace to choose silence when answers seem distant, to hold steady in the ordinary as he did in Nazareth. Luke 1:27, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. Through Mary and Joseph, your plan unfolded in humble hiddenness. I ask for the same hidden fidelity in my life. Lord, let my heart rest in your providence without demanding signs, like Saint Joseph, who rose and did as the angel commanded. Matthew 1:24, when Joseph woke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. In daily obedience, faith grows without fanfare. Lord, help me embrace the small duties with the same steady heart. No need for grand gestures, only quiet yes. Isaiah 30:15, in quietness and in trust shall be your strength. These words echo in the carpenter's shop where St. Joseph worked in silence. I too wish to find strength there in recollected trust. Lord, draw me into deeper interior silence, away from haste, toward the peace he knew beside Mary and the child. Psalm 62:1, for God alone my soul waits in silence, from him comes my salvation. St. Joseph waited in that silence, protector and guardian. His example invites me to wait likewise, without anxiety. Lord, in moments of uncertainty, let me remember his calm acceptance, to entrust what I cannot control, as he entrusted all. Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. This trust marked his path through dreams and dangers. May it mark mine in the ordinary hours. Lord, through Saint Joseph's intercession, keep my soul anchored in faith, in the evening hush, in the morning light, in every breath. Let his quiet witness guide me to deeper surrender. If this prayer stirs a gentle peace in your heart, whisper in the comments, Saint Joseph, pray for us, and share it with someone who seeks the same quiet trust. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, Lord, before sleep I praise you. In this still hour of the night, I give back the day that passed and open my heart with simplicity and true gratitude. Here is the English translation of the prayer, keeping the same reverent, simple, and prayerful tone. O Saint Joseph, silent guardian of the Holy Family, your example of quietness calls me to this moment of surrender. Through your intercession, Father, thank you for bringing me to this moment of rest. Even on the days when I felt weak or weary, you were present, sustaining me with patience. My heart seeks repose in you, Lord, as the carpenter of Nazareth found strength in the silence of obedience. When the angel came in a dream, he listened and set out without words of doubt. So I ask you to teach me to welcome your will in the simple every day. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Exodus 33, verse 14. O Saint Joseph, who lived trust without fanfare, help me let my worries settle quietly in your fatherly care. In daily labor, in patient waiting, I find an echo of your hidden and faithful life. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46, verse 10. Lord, amid the noise of the world, grant me the inner silence that Saint Joseph nurtured with love. May my soul rest in you without seeking noise or immediate explanation. For God alone, my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. Psalm 62, verse 1. Father, as Joseph protected the child and Mary, guard my frailty in these instants of pause. Teach me to trust in what I do not see, in your plan that unfolds slowly. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Isaiah 26, verse 3. O Saint Joseph, model of recollection, carry my fatigue to the heart of your Son. May I learn to rest without anxiety, entrusting tomorrow to your holy will. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Psalm 23, verses 1-2. Lord, through the faithful intercession of Saint Joseph, I remain here quiet, trusting in your constant presence. May this rest renew my daily surrender in the silence where you speak to the heart. Please write in the comments the name of your city or a place where you are seeking this rest today. May St. Joseph accompany each one in these moments of repose in the family. Here is the English translation of the prayer you provided, keeping the same structure, tone, reverence, and flow. O St. Joseph, carpenter of Nazareth, your daily life was made of simple gestures and silent gratitude. Through your intercession, Lord, I thank you for the life you gave me today, for the air I breathe and for the strength that helped me walk on, even when I thought I had no more left. You lived each dawn as a gift received without fanfare, only with hands ready for the work. Joseph did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. Matthew chapter 1, verse 24. Your yes was given in the everyday, in the routine that welcomes mystery without noise. O Joseph, you cared for Mary with deep respect, seeing in her the living sign of the Father's tenderness. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. Luke chapter 1, verse 42. Mary carried the new life, and you guarded her with patience, your heart beat to the rhythm of quiet providence. Every breath of yours was acknowledgement, every step an offering of continuance. Take the child and his mother. Matthew chapter 2, verse 13. You rose in the night, taking them away from danger, sustained by the grace that does not explain, only guides. Father, may I learn to give thanks in this way, without expecting applause or visibility. In your hidden life, gratitude was the daily bread. There was no need for grand words. Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been looking for you anxiously. Luke chapter 2, verse 48. Even in worry, Mary included you in the loving search. Your place was steady beside the child and the mother. O Saint Joseph, teach me to see life as a continuous gift, to breathe with awareness of the presence that sustains me. Mary kept all these things, reflecting on them in her heart. Luke chapter 2, verse 51. She kept them, and you accompanied her in faithful silence. Your gratitude and hers were one, offered to the Father. May my day end like this, recognizing the breath given, the strength renewed, the path walked. O Joseph, carry this simple gratitude to the heart of Mary. May she present it to the child who renews all things. If you are breathing this gratitude together with me right now, write only "Here with Saint Joseph" in the comments. May this prayer touch everyone who feels the weight of the day and still gives thanks. O Saint Joseph, in the quiet of this moment I turn to you, you who guarded the Holy Family with steady hands and silent heart. Your life speaks of trust without words. Matthew 1:19. Because Joseph, her husband, was a just man and unwilling to put her to shame, he resolved to divorce her quietly. In your justice, you chose mercy over haste. You listened in the night when dreams carried the Father's voice. You rose and acted, protecting what was most fragile. Matthew 2:13. Now when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, Rise, take the child and his mother and flee to Egypt. Your steps carried Mary and the child through danger. You walked in obedience, without question or complaint. In the hidden years, you worked with wood and provided day by day. Your silence taught patience to those around you. Luke 2:48. And when his parents saw him, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been looking for you anxiously. You searched with Mary, your worry shared in love. Together you found him in the temple, in the Father's house. Your presence was steady, like the carpenter's level. Psalm 62:1, for God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. In that silence you dwelt, Joseph, attentive to what was unseen. You kept watch over the Virgin Mother and her son. Your guardianship was gentle yet unbreakable. You led them back when the time was right. Matthew 2:19-20. But when Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel. You returned and settled in Nazareth, building a home of peace. Daily you lived the ordinary with extraordinary fidelity. Your heart aligned with the will that unfolded slowly. In your care, Mary found rest, and Jesus grew in wisdom. You modeled for us the strength found in quiet surrender. Isaiah 30:15, in returning and rest you shall be saved. In quietness and in trust shall be your strength. Your example draws me deeper into trust. Through you, I learned to wait upon the Father without demand. You who protected the sacred silence of the home. Help me guard my own heart in the same way. In the small duties of each day, let me imitate your steady path. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, Father, I thank you for the blessings I have received, both those I could see and those that passed in silence. Thank you for the protection over my home and my family. If you are praying this prayer right now, from which city or place are you joining me? I would like to unite every corner to the heart of Saint Joseph. Lord, in this evening quiet, I come before you through the gentle presence of Saint Joseph. He who walked the hidden paths, guiding the Holy Family with steady steps. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, I thank you for leading my way today. For every moment you directed, even when I could not see the road ahead. Like him who carried the child and Mary through uncertain journeys. Matthew 2:13, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt. In obedience, he rose at night, trusting without full sight. Lord, I thank you for the grace to keep moving forward in my own small steps. Saint Joseph, you knew the weight of responsibility in silence. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, I thank you for calming my heart. When restlessness tried to take hold, you brought moments of stillness. As he must have felt peace beside the manger, watching over mother and son. Luke 2:19. But Mary treasured all these things, pondering them in her heart, and Joseph, ever near, shared in that quiet treasuring. Lord, thank you for the peace that settles when I pause to remember your nearness. Then Joseph, protector in the ordinary, you guarded what was most precious. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, I thank you for the breath of calm you gave. In the hours when worry whispered, you hushed it with your care. Like the carpenter who worked with patient hands day after day. Proverbs 16:9, the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. You established mine today, gently and without fanfare. Lord, I am grateful for the unseen guidance that kept me from straying too far. Saint Joseph, you trusted through exile and return, through joy and hidden trials. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, I thank you for the peace that grew within. When agitation rose, you turned my gaze toward surrender. Psalm 46:10, be still and know that I am God. In that stillness, Saint Joseph dwelt, and so he invites me to dwell. Lord, thank you for every instance today when quiet prevailed over noise. Saint Joseph, you stood faithful in the shadow of the greater mystery. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, I thank you for steadying my soul. For the times you reminded me I am held, even in weakness. Isaiah 26:3, you keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. This peace you granted in measure through his quiet example. Lord, I thank you for the gift of a heart that at day's end can rest. If a soft gratitude rises in you now, leave a gentle Saint Joseph thank you in the comments and pass this prayer to someone whose day needs the same quiet close. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, Lord, I thank you because you guided my steps, calmed my heart, and brought peace in the moments when unrest sought to grow. O Saint Joseph, quiet protector of the home in Nazareth, Your steady presence draws me into this simple act of thanks. Through your intercession, Father, I choose to give thanks even when the day has been heavy and long. I choose to recall your goodness and to rest in your care without needing to grasp every reason right now. In the workshop dust and the ordinary hours, you carried hidden trials with patient trust. Teach me, through your example, to hold gratitude amid what feels unfinished. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul that seeks him. Lamentations 3, verse 25. O Saint Joseph, you walked beside Mary in uncertainty, yet your heart remained turned toward the Father's will. Help me choose thanks over complaint, even when answers stay distant. When my steps grow slow and questions press, let me remember the silence in which you listened. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. Proverbs 3, verse 5. Father, in the small choices of this day, I lift a quiet thanksgiving for what you have already given. Through the steady gaze of Saint Joseph, I ask for the grace to keep choosing trust, be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Psalm 37, verse 7. Lord, you see the weight I carry without my saying it, and still you invite me to rest in your providence. May my thanks rise not from feeling, but from the deeper place of surrender. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. Psalm 55, verse 22. O Saint Joseph, guardian who never demanded signs, accompany me as I learn to thank without conditions. In the hidden corners of daily life, let gratitude become my ordinary prayer. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Psalm 34, verse 1. Father, through the faithful heart of Saint Joseph, I remain here, choosing to remember your nearness. May this small act of thanks keep my soul anchored in the quiet confidence that you never leave. Write in the comments the name of one thing from today that you are choosing to thank the Lord for, even if it was small. May Saint Joseph walk with each heart that pauses here in gratitude. O Saint Joseph, silent guardian of the home in Nazareth, in this quiet turning of the heart, I come before you. Through your intercession, Lord, I place at your feet every burden I still carry, the worries, the disappointments, and the weariness of the day. Lighten my shoulders and grant me your rest. You carried heavy wood and heavier responsibilities, yet your strength came from steady surrender. Joseph, son of David, do not fear to take Mary, your wife. Matthew chapter 1, verse 20. You received the word in the stillness of night and bore the weight without murmur. O Joseph, you walked long roads with Mary beside you, protecting her fatigue and the child she carried. Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt. Matthew chapter 2, verse 13. The journey was uncertain, the nights cold, but you went forward, trusting the voice that guided. Your shoulders knew the strain of provision and peril, yet you never bent under complaint. Behold, your father and I have been looking for you anxiously. Luke chapter 2, verse 48. Even in the ache of searching, you shared the burden with Mary, together seeking the one who gives true relief. Father, you see what I cannot lay down alone. Through Joseph's example, teach me to release into your hands. In the hidden days of labor, your rest was not escape, but the peace that follows faithful effort. Mary kept all these things, pondering them in her heart. Luke chapter 2, verse 19. She carried mystery in silence. You carried both in quiet fidelity. Together your hearts found repose in the Father's will. O Joseph, model of patient endurance, help me bring every remaining weight to this moment of offering. You knew the value of a burdened day given over, transformed in the offering itself. In returning and rest, you shall be saved. In quietness and in trust shall be your strength. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15. May I learn from you to cease striving and simply abide where grace waits. Your guardianship was a steady shelter for the weary. Let my soul find the same quiet harbor through you. Father, I leave these burdens here, not demanding lightness, but desiring only to rest as Joseph rested in trust. O Saint Joseph, carry this simple entrustment to Mary's heart, that she may hold it near the child who knows every sorrow. If you feel the weight easing even a little as you pray with me now, write only "resting with Saint Joseph" in the comments below. May this prayer reach every tired heart still seeking his quiet protection. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, Father, I come before you in quiet trust. Saint Joseph, silent guardian of the Holy Family, teach me to listen in the stillness as you did. You welcomed what was beyond understanding, protecting Mary and the child with steady hands. Father, in your mercy, look upon my heart weighed by lingering fear and unrest. Through Saint Joseph's example, help me release what troubles my inner peace. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Psalm 51, verse 10. Let any residue of sadness or irritation dissolve in your gentle presence. Saint Joseph knew quiet obedience. Grant me grace to imitate his calm surrender. Father, wash away the shadows that cloud my thoughts and affections. Through the faithful care of Joseph and Mary, draw me closer to serene trust. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4, verse 7. May this peace settle deeply, beyond words or explanations. Saint Joseph, you carried hidden burdens without complaint. Strengthen me in hidden struggles. Father, fill the empty spaces left by old disturbances with your tranquil light. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26, verse 3. In this quiet turning to you, let my soul rest securely. Through Saint Joseph's silent fidelity beside Mary, nurture in me patient endurance. Father, let your serenity replace every restless stirring within. For God alone, my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. Psalm 62, verse 1. May this waiting become a gentle abiding in your care. Saint Joseph, model of interior silence, lead me away from inner noise toward calm recollection. Father, enfold what remains unsettled in the steady protection you gave the Holy Family. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46, verse 10. In this stillness, renew my confidence and keep me rooted in faith. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, Father, I turn to you in the ordinary hours of my day. Saint Joseph, you lived each moment attentive to the quiet voice that guided your steps. You guarded the unfolding mystery of salvation with patient, unassuming care. Father, my mind often carries the weight of scattered thoughts and old weariness. Through Joseph's steady gaze upon Mary and the child, teach me to rest my attention in you. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12, verse 2. Let this renewal come gently, like morning light entering a simple room. Saint Joseph accepted what was given, without demanding explanations or swift changes. Father, clear away the clutter that clouds my inner sight and dulls my spirit. Through his silent companionship with Mary, draw me toward a clearer trust. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Psalm 23, verses 1-2. In that quiet pasture of the heart, restore a simple joy that asks for nothing more. Saint Joseph carried daily labor and hidden anxieties without losing his calm. Father, refresh what has grown dry within me through long habit or disappointment. You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have taken off my sackcloth and clothed me with joy. Psalm 30, verse 11. May this clothing of joy be modest, unnoticed by others, yet deeply felt. Saint Joseph knew the small satisfactions of a life offered in ordinary fidelity. Father, awaken again the gladness that comes from resting in your unseen providence. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I will say, rejoice. Philippians 4, verse 4. Through Joseph's quiet protection of the Virgin Mother, keep my heart open to this gentle rejoicing. Saint Joseph, you pondered in silence what others could not yet grasp. Father, let my thoughts return to their true center, free from restless circling. My soul is satisfied as with a rich feast, and my mouth praises you with joyful lips. Psalm 63, verse 5. In this satisfaction that needs no excess, let my spirit breathe freely once more. St. Joseph stood beside Mary in watchful waiting, never hurrying the divine plan. Father, renew my mind so that I may carry the same patient openness today. Through his faithful presence at the side of the Mother of God, sustain me in simple, trusting joy. If at this moment a subtle lightness touched your heart, as if your thoughts quieted for a moment, right here, silently, St. Joseph, thank you. Or simply leave a quiet sign in your heart, a like, a simple comment, or the gesture of sharing with someone who is also carrying this day. May this small movement be part of the same surrender that we are experiencing now. O St. Joseph, watchful guardian through the night hours, your quiet care over the sleeping child draws me close tonight. Through your intercession, Father, may my sleep be calm this night. Guard my dreams, guard my rest, and let me feel held in your fatherly arms. In the stillness after the day's labor, you yourself rested trusting in the providence that never sleeps. Beside Mary, you kept vigil without fear, showing me how peace can dwell even in the unknown. In peace, I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. O Saint Joseph, who cradled the Savior in humble shelter, teach my soul to settle without clinging to tomorrow's burdens. Let the worries that linger dissolve in the gentle rhythm of your protective presence. When my mind races and memories stir, remind me of the silence in which you listen to angels. He gives to his beloved sleep. Psalm 127, verse 2. Lord, you know the hidden places of my heart at rest, the places where fear sometimes whispers in the dark. Through St. Joseph's steady example, help me surrender these to your keeping. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 27, verse 1. Father, as Joseph shielded the Holy Family in their fragile sleep, cover me now with the same quiet strength. May my breathing slow, my thoughts soften, and my whole being lean into your nearness. I lie down and sleep. I wake again, for the Lord sustains me. Psalm 3, verse 5. O Saint Joseph, silent companion of Mary's nights, walk with me into this rest that comes as gift. Let no disturbance trouble the peace you offer, only the deep confidence of being watched over. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. Psalm 121, verse 4. Lord, in the simple act of closing my eyes, I place myself once more in your hands through St. Joseph's prayer. May this night renew the trust that carries into morning, in the quiet certainty of your unfailing care. Through the faithful guardianship of St. Joseph, I rest here, held, waiting only in you. Write in the comments the name of your city or the place where you lay your head tonight. May St. Joseph keep watch with each one who seeks peaceful sleep in their home. Write your comments if it is dusk, dawn, or early morning where you are now. May St. Joseph watch tenderly over every heart that remains here tonight. O St. Joseph, faithful keeper of the hidden life, in this gentle pause, I lift my heart to you. Through your intercession, Lord, I thank you for your mercy that has sustained me, for your grace that has covered me, and for your love that has kept me standing until this hour. You live day by day under the shadow of that same mercy, never claiming it as your own, only receiving it. Joseph did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. Matthew chapter 1, verse 24. Your obedience flowed from a heart already touched by grace, quietly accepting what was given without measure. O Joseph, you walked beside Mary, witnessing her fiat, and in her yes you found the strength to carry on. Blessed is she who believed that there would be a fulfillment of what was spoken to her from the Lord. Luke chapter 1, verse 45. Her faith nourished yours in silence. Together you bore the weight of divine favor. Each morning you rose, grateful for the breath renewed, for the work that waited, for the protection unseen. Take the child and his mother. In Matthew chapter 2, verse 13. In peril and in peace, you trusted the mercy that led you forward, never asking why, only following. Father, your mercy has been the steady ground beneath my steps, even when I felt the earth shake. You guarded the fragile life of the child with patient hands, and in that guardianship grace was multiplied. Son, why have you treated us so? Your father and I have been searching for you in great anxiety. Luke chapter 2, verse 48. Through anxiety, you remained anchored, sharing with Mary the quiet certainty of love that holds. O Joseph, your life was thanksgiving made visible in fidelity, a daily return to the source of every good gift. Mary treasured all these words and pondered them in her heart. Luke chapter 2, verse 19. She pondered. You protected the pondering in humble silence. Both of you lived wrapped in the mercy that never fails. In the ordinary hours you gave thanks without fanfare, simply by continuing, by staying near. In quietness and in trust shall be your strength. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15. May my gratitude echo yours, simple, steady, rooted in what has already been given. Your heart knew the love that sustains without spectacle, the grace that covers without announcement. Father, I rest in this moment of thanks, asking only to remain open to what you continue to pour out. O Saint Joseph, bring this quiet thanksgiving to the heart of Mary, that she may unite it with her own unending praise. If this gratitude stirs something gentle within you as we pray together, write only "thankful with Saint Joseph" in the comments. May this prayer reach every soul still standing by grace alone. If this silent expression of gratitude to Saint Joseph is touching your heart right now, write below the name of someone who also needs to feel the comfort of his constant protection today. Let's gather them under his care. Through the intercession of Saint Joseph, Father, I place tomorrow into your hands. Saint Joseph, you rose each morning to face what was given without knowing the full path ahead. You carried the child and his mother forward in simple daily trust. Father, the hours yet to come often stir a quiet unrest within me. Through Joseph's steady steps beside Mary, teach me to release what I cannot yet see. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5, verse 7. Let this casting be gentle, without grasping or clinging. Saint Joseph accepted the night's rest after long days of labor and silent wondering. Father, quiet the thoughts that wander into tomorrow's shadows. Through his faithful guardianship of the sleeping Holy Family, wrap my mind in calm. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. May sleep come as it came to him, unforced, trusting in your unseen watch. Saint Joseph awoke to the ordinary light, ready to continue the hidden work of love. Father, let my waking carry the same quiet willingness to walk on. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Psalm 121, verse 8. In this keeping, let my days unfold without hurry or fear. Saint Joseph stood guard through nights of uncertainty, yet rested in the providence that held them all. Father, deepen my surrender so that rest renews rather than escapes me. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Proverbs 3, verse 24. Through Joseph's patient presence with Mary in every season, nurture in me this sweetness of trust. Saint Joseph, you never demanded certainty before closing your eyes. Father, help me lay down the need to control what belongs to you alone. I will both lie down in peace and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8, repeated in spirit yet fresh each night. May my rest mirror his, simple, offered without reserve. Saint Joseph rose with the dawn to meet whatever the day held, always near the mother and child. Father, awaken me tomorrow with the same gentle desire to keep walking in your light. Through his constant, quiet fidelity at Mary's side, sustain my heart in this ongoing trust. If upon reading these words, you felt a moment of greater calm than usual, as if tomorrow no longer weighed so heavily on your shoulders, write here, very softly in your heart or in the comments, Saint Joseph, I entrust tomorrow to you as well. Or simply leave a silent sign, a quiet like, a share with someone who needs to remember they can rest, or just close your eyes for a second and breathe. May the peace of the Lord remain in your heart this peaceful night. Thank you for praying this prayer of gratitude with me under the intercession of Saint Joseph. If you feel it in your heart, tell us in the comments what this prayer awakened in you or what you are carrying today. May you sleep in deep peace. If it touched your spirit, leave a like or share with affection. Good night, and may the Father keep you. Amen.